were fortunate in that we were consulted on a number of occasions. I would actually say since late last year. Thank you. Good morning once again, honorable members. So as the Bankers Association of Zimbabwe, we were fortunate in that we were consulted by the central bank on a number of occasions. And the reason for that, is normally monetary policy is implemented through the financial services sector. So the first part is because of those consultations, we are largely in agreement with the suite of measures that were put in place to deal with the issue of exchange rate volatility and disequilibrium in the economy. I will take you through some of the measures that we are in agreement with first, and one or two where we have recommendations for a different approach. So the first one was the adoption of a market-determined exchange rate. So we are basically saying the exchange rate should be determined through a willing buyer, willing seller process that is handled by our banking sector rather than in the streets. And to kickstart that process and provide liquidity to the market, there is commitment from the central bank to share 50% of the surrender requirements that comes from exporters. So 50% will go to government for government's own foreign currency requirements, and 50% will come to banks. What we have seen in the 2 weeks is a process where the central bank has come to banks offering foreign currency, and on a willing buyer, willing seller process, banks have picked up part of that foreign currency. You may have seen media reports last Friday that $1 million was offered and around 900,000 was taken up. So I would say in 30 days, I would say we need more than the 1 billion that was offered. But at least we have got a mechanism of providing foreign currency liquidity to the banking sector. Now, banks will take that million and offer it to their customers. So those who have got import requirements will go to their banks and will offer to buy part of that $1 million at the rate that they want, which is where the willing buyer, willing seller comes from. Yes, I have heard of rates that are obtaining elsewhere. My own view is there is very little value that is being traded elsewhere. My reasoning for that is when I look at ZIG that is available in an average bank customer's account, is still very low. So because of that, I do not believe that there are millions and tens of millions of US being traded on the street. Yes, you have $20, you have $50 and so on. And I'll also talk amongst the recommendations as to how we can end part of that street trading. Efficient and optimal money supply management. There was commitment from the central bank that they will not be printing of money, of local currency. If that is implemented, then a lot of the problems that we have had are likely to be dealt with. There have been concerns to say if there's so little ZIG in the market, 80 million or whatever number it is, 80 million US worth, how are we going to be financing? Where are we going to get local currency to buy the 25% from exporters? I'm not too concerned about any introduction of ZIG that will take place against the supply of US dollars. Because there will be something that will be taking that local currency. So as long as there is production and productivity, and as long as that local currency is buying gold or US dollars, we should not be concerned. So chances are there's going to be introduction of local currency, but as long as that is an exchange of US dollars, which is what is making our local currency, we should not be concerned. That is our take on that. So if total ZIG in the market today is $1 billion, and then we hear in 3 months' time that it's now $1.5 billion, I'm saying we should not be concerned about the introduction of the additional $500 million as long as it was buying gold and as long as it was buying foreign currency, because in our reserve, we will be having those currencies supporting the ZIG that we have been created. Then the introduction of a structured currency. Let me start by apologizing to the players in the economy. As a banking sector, we delayed in the conversion from Zimbabwe dollar to ZIG. I've been on record as saying this is one of the fastest and smoothest currency changes you are likely to have in the world. But the fact of the matter is that from the 5th of April, we were only operational on the Monday, which was 2 days afterwards. And a number of our banks were only operational towards the end of the week. So because of those delays, we would want to apologize. We are then, our commitment to say going forward,